The United States has been widely recognized as a dominant force in the global economy, known for its ability to drive innovation, foster entrepreneurship, and achieve prosperity. Nevertheless, despite its solid footing and abundant resources, the US economy has encountered various obstacles and setbacks in recent times, resulting in the inability to achieve certain economic objectives. This piece seeks to explore the underlying causes of these failures as examined by a finance professor. By revealing these undisclosed factors, we can obtain valuable understanding of the intricate forces shaping the US economy. Inequality and wealth concentration. In pursuit of its economic goals, the United States faces a significant hurdle in the form of persistent inequality and the concentration of wealth. Despite its reputation as a nation with boundless opportunities, the harsh truth is that income and wealth disparities have continued to expand over the years. This troubling trend undermines the very essence of a strong and inclusive economy, as it severely restricts social mobility and poses a serious obstacle to achieving sustainable long-term growth. The notion of America as a land of equal opportunity has long been ingrained in its national identity, fostering dreams of prosperity and success for all. However, the harsh reality is that a substantial and growing chasm separates the haves and have-nots. The rich have enjoyed a disproportionate share of the economic gains, while the majority of the Americans struggle to make ends meet, facing limited access to quality education, healthcare, and other essential resources. This deepening divide in income and wealth not only perpetuates social and economic injustice, but also threatens the very fabric of society. It creates a vicious cycle where those born into poverty face tremendous barriers to upward mobility, trapping them in a cycle of limited opportunities and perpetuating intergenerational poverty. Meanwhile, the wealthy elite accumulate more wealth and power, consolidating their advantages and further exacerbating their disparities. The consequences of such inequality are far-reaching and extend beyond individual hardships. The economy as a whole suffers when a significant portion of the population is unable to fully participate and contribute to its growth. As the wealth gap widens, it restricts consumer spending, as lower-income individuals and families have less disposable income to stimulate economic activity. This, in turn, hampers demands for goods and services, impacting businesses, job creation, and overall economic vitality. Furthermore, concentrated wealth leads to an unequal distribution of power and influence, distorting the democratic process. Wealthy individuals and corporations are able to wield their financial resources to shape policies and regulations in their favor, perpetuating a system that benefits the few at the expense of the many. This undermines the principles of fairness, equal representation, and accountability that are vital for a thriving democracy. Addressing this issue requires a multifaceted approach that tackles both the symptoms and the root causes of inequality and wealth concentration. Policies that focus on increasing access to quality education, affordable healthcare, and affordable housing can help level the playing field and provide individuals with the tools that they need to succeed. Additionally, implementing progressive tax reforms and closing loopholes that disproportionately benefit the wealthy can help redistribute wealth and promote a more equitable distribution of resources. Creating an environment that fosters entrepreneurship and innovation among underrepresented communities, such as women and minorities, can also contribute to the narrowing wealth gap. By providing equal opportunities to all, irrespective of the socio-economic background, the United States can tap into a diverse pool of talent and ideas, driving economic growth and innovation. Ultimately, addressing inequality and wealth concentration is not only a matter of economic fairness, but also crucial for the long-term prosperity and stability of the nation. By prioritizing policies that promote equality, social mobility, and inclusive growth, the United States can aspire to reclaim its promise as a land of genuine opportunities for all of its citizens, regardless of their background or circumstances. Inadequate infrastructure investment. Insufficient allocation of resources towards infrastructure development is a major and often underestimated factor that hampers the United States' ability to attain its economic goals. Infrastructure plays a crucial role as the backbone of economic growth by supporting various facets of the economy, including facilitating trade, attracting investments, and stimulating overall economic activity. Regrettably, the United States has lagged behind in adequately modernizing and improving its transportation systems, energy grids, broadband networks, and other critical infrastructure components. This lack of investment not only undermines productivity and efficiency, but also imposes limitations on the nation's ability to effectively tackle emerging challenges, such as climate change and disruptive technological advancements. By neglecting infrastructure development, the United States unintentionally undermines its economic potential and hinders its capacity to adapt to evolving circumstances in the global arena. Declining workforce skills and education. The decrease in workforce skills and education is a pressing issue in the United States. The evolving nature of work and rapid technology progress have revealed a notable vulnerability in the economy. It's essential to have a highly skilled and flexible workforce to remain competitive on a global scale. Unfortunately, the education system has encountered difficulties in keeping pace with the changing demands of the labor market. Consequently, many individuals are not adequately equipped to face the challenges presented by the digital era. This disparity in skills hampers productivity, stifles innovation, and ultimately hinders economic growth. Before we continue with the video, we have a humble favor to ask. If you're finding this video enjoyable and would appreciate some more uplifting material similar to this, then please consider subscribing and activating that notification bell. We'll also highly appreciate your support through the likes and comments. So as you watch this inspiring video, why not show your appreciation to us by giving us a big thumbs up and sharing in the comments which moment has surprised you the most. We eagerly anticipate hearing your thoughts and reactions. Now, let's resume with the primary content. Short-termism in corporate decision-making. The prevalence of a short-term perspective in the decision-making process of corporations has had adverse consequences on the overall economic landscape of the United States. The relentless emphasis on quarterly earnings and the primary objective of maximizing shareholder value within a limited time frame have frequently resulted in insufficient allocation of resources towards critical areas, such as research and development, innovation, and the nurturing of human capital. While this short-term mindset may yield immediate financial gains, it has the potential to impede long-term sustainable growth and erode the competitive edge of businesses in the long run. By prioritizing short-term gains over strategic investments and fostering a myopic approach, corporations inadvertently undermine their capacity to adapt, evolve, and thrive in an ever-changing economic environment. As a result, the sustained prosperity of the US economy is compromised, as its corporate landscape fails to cultivate the necessary foundations for sustained innovation, productivity, and overall progress. Therefore, addressing the prevalence of short-termism in corporate decision-making becomes imperative to safeguard the long-term viability and resilience of the US economy, fostering an environment conducive to robust growth, job creation, and a sustainable future. Political deadlock and uncertainty surrounding policymaking. The United States has been grappling with the persistent challenges of political gridlock and policy uncertainty, which have had significant repercussions in the overall functioning of the economy. These issues stem from the divisive nature of partisan politics and the unfortunate inability of policymakers to find common ground and reach consensus on vital matters, such as fiscal policy, tax reform, and trade agreements. As a consequence, an atmosphere of uncertainty prevails, causing detrimental effects for both businesses and investors. The lack of clarity surrounding future policies and regulations hinders long-term planning and investment decisions, leading to a potential reluctance among investors to commit their resources. This reluctance, in turn, can have adverse effects on economic growth and expansion, as businesses may refrain from making crucial investments or even engaging in robust hiring practices. Furthermore, the prevalence of political gridlock and policy uncertainty undermines the effective implementation of economic policies aimed at addressing pressing issues and fostering sustainable growth. Without a cohesive and comprehensive approach to economic matters, the government may struggle to enact the necessary reforms and initiatives to bolster the economy. This can exacerbate existing challenges and impede progress in critical areas, such as job creation, income inequality, and overall economic stability. In summary, the recurring patterns of political gridlock and policy uncertainty in the United States have profound implications for the economy. They generate an environment of unpredictability that discourages investment, stifles economic expansion, and hampers the effective implementation of necessary economic policies, ultimately affecting the overall well-being and prosperity of the nation. As we conclude this exploration into the hidden reasons behind the US economic goals' failure, it becomes clear that the challenges faced by the nation are multifaceted and deeply entrenched. By addressing these underlying factors, acknowledging the complexities at play, and adopting innovative strategies, the United States can pave the way for a brighter economic future. It's my hope that this article serves as a catalyst for informed discussions and inspires policymakers, economists, and citizens alike to collaborate in unlocking the secrets to sustained economic success. Thank you for listening. Feel free to suggest the next topic you'd like us to talk about on this channel. All you have to do is comment in that section below, and we'll customize our content to match your preferences. Make sure you click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and remember to activate the notification bell to stay updated on every episode. Thank you so much for watching.